I'm Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the Pacsafe Go anti-theft crossbody bag, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Let's jump in. So the Pacsafe Go anti-theft crossbody bag is a really great for everyday use and also, but when you find yourself in some sketchy situations, you just want some added security features. They're pretty intuitive, and so I really appreciate that. But also, like, they don't get in your way if you don't want to use them. So you can use this as a, as an everyday bag and still then make use of the security features when you need them. They're not tripping you up in everyday use. So that's kind of nice. So first off, let's take a look at the fabric. It's 600D recycled polyester. It's rather coarse, but it's fine. It's not extremely soft, but it's not uncomfortable. Dirt and pet hair brush off pretty nicely, which is good because this is spot clean only. So we like things that can still clean up pretty nicely, pretty easily. This is the black, of course. We're here at Pack Hacker. We test black. We test other colors too, but we like black here. There's also, it comes in, let's see, coastal blue, which is navy with some goldenrod accents. Like all these like little accent pieces are a different color. And then sunset pink, which is a light pink with darker pink accents. The bottom here on the two colors is a tan, and obviously on the black, it's black. So the bag has been treated with PFC-free water repellent, so water brushes right off. That's really nice. I literally just got caught in a rainstorm coming in here and it worked out well. So, but in addition to the water protection, it's protected with ExoMesh SlashGuard technology, which is basically this wire mesh embedded in the fabric to prevent slashing, people from trying to cut into your bag if you have it all locked up and then they want to cut into it. It's supposed to prevent that. So I think that'll also make this be a little sturdier of a bag overall, because if a knife's not going to get through, other things probably aren't going to rip and tear it up much either. It's pretty nice. Let's take a look at the branding here. We've got the Pacsafe logo. Let's see if I can show you here. Because it's black on black here. That would be a different color, obviously, in the different colorways with the accents. It's like a rubbery kind of fabric. I don't know if it's silicone or rubber or what it is, but it's soft. It's fine. And then there's some branding. All the zippers say Pacsafe right here. And obviously there's Pacsafe on that zipper. And then each of the zipper pulls, we've got these 2-inch sort of stretchy, rubbery zipper pulls, and they've got that Pacsafe turtle logo on the bottom on all of the zipper pulls. Let's see, other than that, there's one other little logo, but it's sort of hidden. It's on the strap. Here it is. Right there, but like I said, it's completely hidden, so I'm not quite sure. It's just where the strap comes together because it's a big loop. So they've just put another Pacsafe branding there. And then on this external attachment point, they call it, it says Pacsafe there. It's, it's a nice look. It's a nice clean look. It goes with a lot of different outfits. It goes with casual, goes with sort of a little dressier things. I'm not sure I'd take it to a wedding or something, but you really could. It's got a nice look. And before we get any farther, since I am here, it does have this nice little external attachment point. I've put this Matador towel on it with, a carabiner here. And now that being said, like, because this is a bag you're trying to keep things secure, don't go clipping maybe like your wallet on the outside, because obviously then it's not going to be protected. So this is sort of a not so much of a security feature, but it's a convenience factor of things you might want to have accessible, like hand sanitizer or lotion or something, if you have everything all locked up and you don't want to be messing around with getting into it. Just something to keep in mind. Now, it's a crossbody bag, obviously. So we have this nice strap. It's just a webbing strap. It's rather thin, but it works out. It's got carry-safe technology with a Dyneema wire going through. I'm not sure if, yeah, you can. You should be able to see here. You see that line right here on the strap? So that's supposed to prevent cutting. You shouldn't be able to cut through this strap, which is good because it can, here's another security feature. You can lock it here. You undo this, and then you can put it around a chair leg, a table leg, if you're at the bar, like just around the back of your chair there, so that it doesn't just walk away when you're not paying attention, and you don't have to like keep your hand on it all the time while you're out and about. You can enjoy yourself knowing that it's pretty safe. And then when you want to put it back around, you put it around the fixed point, you clip it here, and then you just turn this, there's even little arrows. You turn this little lock here, and then they can't open it. Obviously, it's not that hard to do, but it's one of those things where people are gonna notice somebody then messing with your bag and hopefully tell them, hey, knock it off, and they'll get stopped. So this is on a little bit of a swivel, which is convenient because it makes it easier to wrap around things, but it does make then, you know, the strap twist sometimes. Not a deal breaker, but since it is sewn on fixed here and it swivels over here, it's just something to be aware of. We've got Duraflex hardware here, so it works out really well. And this strap, I'm going to show you because, so it goes from a crossbody and it can extend all the way down. It can go as long as 61 inches, but it can also very easily get shortened to 33 inches. And look how easy this is. You just slide, and it's got its own little strap keeper, and like I said, it's just basically a big loop, so it's so easy to adjust. And then you can just use it as a shoulder bag if you want to. So that's a nice feature. I like to do, depending on the situation, depending on what you're carrying, I find that it's nicer to have it one way or the other. I did, every once in a while when I was using it crossbody, it would sort of rub on my neck, but I did find that then it was when I didn't have it adjusted correctly. You have to find the right spot where it hits you when you're wearing it as a crossbody, and once you do that, it sits nicely on your shoulder. You don't have this problem. So just something to be aware of. Now let's take a look. We have this front pocket here, and all of the zippers are YKK, which makes sense if they're going to put all this emphasis on security and you know, make things durable so that people can't get into your bag. Obviously, you're going to use the really nice brand products to last, which is nice. So the front pouch here is protected by this fabric welt. I mean, they're not waterproof zippers or even water resistant zippers, but that's going to keep water from getting into your front pocket pretty well. It's kind of nice. And what I really appreciate, because I've had this happen on other bags, it flips out of the way so nicely, it doesn't get in the way when you're opening and closing this thing. So that's nice. Then this front pocket is protected by, they call it a dock lock. You can see right now, if I just pull this, I can't open it. So what you do, and what I really appreciate, is that all the tags that came with this bag had very clear instructions, complete with pictures of how to undo all these things. So either hang on to those tags for a little while or check out my full review and bookmark it if you get this bag, because it's, you know, there's just things that you're like, oh yeah, how do I do that again? And then you remember, and it's really easy. It's really intuitive and works well once you get the hang of it. This one did not take me that long. It was not that steep of a learning curve, but I did really appreciate the pictures on the tags because it left nothing to the imagination. This is exactly how you do this. Sometimes I need to be told these things. So in order to get into this front pocket, you squeeze. Can you see that? Yeah, you squeeze this, and then it opens up these little parts that were blocking the zipper. I don't even know what to call them. And then you can just unzip it, no problem. And then when you want to re-zip it, you go and you just pull it through. And then it's right there. So somebody walking behind you, if you've got crossbody, whenever I wear things as crossbody, they always end up behind me. So somebody's coming behind you on a busy city street, they can't just go and unzip it really easily, get into your pocket, get whatever you're keeping in here. So let's take a look inside. This is about a 5-inch deep pocket, and the interior liner is 150D recycled polyester compared with the 600D recycled polyester exterior. And all three colorways have this same sort of camouflage, gray camouflage pattern. Works fine with the black, even looks decent with the navy. The pink, not my style, but that's just that. So this is a great spot for, you know, I stick my phone because it's pretty easy, my headphones, whatever you want to get to pretty quickly, because if you have this main part locked and you're trying to get into it really fast, it doesn't go so fast. So that's just that. But now let's look in this main compartment, because with all these locking features, there's a lot going on here. So there's a dual-sided zipper here, which kind of cracks me up because you can only lock it when it's on the right side. So I don't know that you really needed a dual zipper, but I guess if you're not using the locking feature, it's nice to have a dual zipper. But the locking feature is why you buy a Pacsafe, so there's that. So this has the zip lock, and it's this little hook that comes out, and it's on a really, really tight elastic, little piece of elastic that's hiding in this pocket here on the right-hand side. So you turn it over, and then it just clips through the hole here in your zipper pull, and then you cannot unzip this bag. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing not to do. Don't try to put the zip clip through both of these. I did. I almost thought I was going to have to test the exo mesh and cut into this bag, because it took me, I'm not exaggerating, a half hour to get it back open again. This clip just can't reopen once you have both of these zipper pulls in it. And you don't need to use both, because if you are locking this top one, obviously you cannot unzip the bottom one. So learn from me. Don't do both. There we go. But you can see it's pretty easy to get into when you know what you're doing. So then taking a look inside here, like I said, we've got this same sort of camouflage liner. There is a like 5-inch square pocket here, and it's RFID protected because they're going to protect you from digital theft too, which is nice. It's a great place for your wallet. And it has the hook and loop fastener here, so it keeps closed. So when you dump your bag, because I'm always knocking my bags off the table, your wallet doesn't fall out. That's really nice. On the opposite side here, you'll see we have this big pocket. It's really more of a divider than anything, because it does not close with a hook and loop closure, and so it doesn't hold things secure, but it's just a nice little divider there. It's a little padded. I don't know, you could toss your phone in there, whatever, and you know, just to have it separate from everything else. And then they have this key leash key hook here. It's like a 3-inch leash, so that's nice. You can toss your keys in, lock it up, and then nobody's going to grab your keys and go take your car. So that's nice. What I also appreciate, because when it's summer, I wear, you know, cooler clothes, and then I go indoors and I freeze. So I'm gonna grab this jacket here. You can fit, this is a 2.5 liter capacity. You can fit a packable jacket in this thing very easily. Zip it right up. I used that to go to the movies this weekend, and it was a great option because sure enough, halfway through the movie, I need my jacket. And it's just nice to have that capacity in there available to you. So there you have it, the Pacsafe Go anti-theft crossbody bag. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.